Yo, what's up guys, you're back with TechNick, and today I have another speed test for you, but this time between the Redmi K30 Pro and the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro. The Redmi K30 Pro that I have is indeed the Zoom edition. It comes paired with 8 gigs of RAM, UFS 3.1 storage, as well as that Snapdragon 865 processing chip. The Xiaomi also has the same 7nm plus technology using the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 processing chip, and I have the 8 gig of RAM version as well. We have the latest updates set on both phones, and as you can see the hardware specs on both phones, feel free to hit pause here if you'd like to see more info. We have a 90Hz refresh rate panel on the Mi 10 Pro, and we're stuck to 60 on the K30 Pro, so we're going to leave the Mi 10 Pro at 90Hz. We have disabled animations on both phones. In round 1 we're going to do boot and finger and face unlock. Round 2 we're going to go from camera to PUBG. Round 3 PUBG back to camera. In round 4 we're going to test out RAM management. We're going to be using my little finger, so to keep things accurate we're going to pair GoPro footage at the bottom left hand corner. Guys, this is TechNick, and without further ado, let's go. So starting here with round 1, we're starting with a boot. The boot was very similar on both phones. I have sped things up, just 0.5 seconds between both phones, but the K30 Pro did boot faster, and the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro actually went into the phone faster, reloading the system apps quicker when initially going into the phone. We had the first round going to the K30 Pro when using face unlock, well actually fingerprint unlock over there, and best 2 out of 3 for the Redmi, and the Xiaomi did not beat the Redmi at all. When it comes to Face ID, we do have a pop-up on the Redmi, so to keep things even, I've taken my face away from the screen, and then once the pop-up is out, then I put my face in there. So the K30 Pro seems to get it most of the time, and you can see best 1 out of 3 for the Redmi, and the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro didn't beat the Redmi at all over there. The other 2 times were indeed ties. Round 2 over here is going to be about initially opening apps for the first time. We have cleared all the apps in the background there, and if you guys are new to the channel, keep your eyes out for the GoPro footage at the bottom left hand corner to see how accurate my fingers are. We also have a timer at the bottom left hand corner as well, underneath the GoPro footage, timing down to the next round. Currently we're in round 2. When that timer clocks out, we'll be in round 3. The bottom right hand corner, we have a percentage over there. If it is 100%, it is real time. What I was seeing when doing this clip is what you're currently seeing. If I have sped up the clip, I do increase that to 400, 500, 600%, and I've sped up the clock, as you guys will see here with the internet speed test. We'll go ahead and run an internet speed test on the K30 Pro and then the Mi 10 Pro. So as you can see on the K30 Pro, we have sped it up 800%. Now we're going to 800% sped up again on the Mi 10 Pro over here. We did 29 seconds on the K30 Pro, but 28 seconds, just 1 second quicker on the Mi 10 Pro, grabbing its 3rd point in round 2. Now both of them are even Stevens here with 3 points apiece. Going into Adobe Photoshop Express this time around, it was too close to call. So how I do this test is, if it is too close to call and you cannot see it with the naked eye, then I do not allocate a point. If it is only maybe a split second or 2 quicker on one phone, but it is obvious that one phone did indeed open the app quicker or open up a project quicker, as you could see over here, the Mi 10 Pro opened up the project in Adobe Rush slightly faster. We're going to go ahead and export it. Then I do indeed allocate a point if it is an obvious scene over there. So Adobe Rush over there, 1 second quicker on the Mi 10 Pro. Both of them are rocking UFS 3.1 storage, since I do indeed have the K30 Pro 8 gig of RAM version, and it is indeed the Zoom edition. As I was saying earlier, guys, I do not allocate a point if they are too close to call, or if there is just 1 or 2 milliseconds between the phones. Only if it is obvious, or if you can clearly see that the one phone opened things up around a second quicker. Instagram was too close to call over there. So far we have double points in round 2 for the Mi 10 Pro, as opposed to the K30 Pro with 4 points there, 8 points on the Mi 10 Pro. Opening up YouTube over here, we have the Mi 10 Pro slightly slower than the K30 Pro when initially going into the app. We're going to go ahead and shoot over to my channel over here to see which one jumps into that slightly quicker, and it was too close to call. We're going to go into one of my recent videos over here to see which one plays it quicker. The Mi 10 Pro loads the page quicker and does indeed play the video quicker as well, making it 4 points ahead compared to the K30 Pro's 5 points. We have 9 points on the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro. Now bear in mind, guys, the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro is almost double the price of the Redmi K30 Pro. They're very similar specs inside. The main difference here is the camera, as well as the 90Hz refresh rate panel on the Mi 10 Pro, and if you ask me, I think that is the main reason that Xiaomi, the parent company of Redmi, left a 60Hz panel on the Redmi K30 Pro. They did say that they want to give better battery life to Redmi users, but I think that you should be able to decide what you want. If you want 60Hz or 90Hz, you should be able to have the option. It is 2020. We should have a 90Hz panel on the K30 Pro. The K20 Pro also had a 60Hz panel, so it is not improved from that, though we do have a slightly better and brighter screen with the K30 Pro. Well, like I was saying, I think that they have kept 60Hz on the K30 Pro because Xiaomi wants to incentivize you to buy the more expensive Mi 10 Pro if you do indeed want that 90Hz panel. If we had a 90Hz panel on the Redmi K30 Pro, then no one would go for the Mi 10 Pro, and many people actually do prefer flat panels as opposed to the curved panel that you see on the Mi 10 Pro. Wrapping up with round 2 over there, we got 5 points ahead on the Mi 10 Pro. Now round 3 is going to be about reopening apps. This has nothing to do with RAM management. We're going in the complete opposite direction. We're not doing a loop over here, so it is impossible to test out RAM this way. So it is just about how fast we can reopen the apps once we have already opened them, that we did in round 2. So far we have 3 points in the K30 Pro as opposed to 2 points now in the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro. Very similar when reopening apps going into round 3 over here. Double the points now for the K30 Pro, 4 points as opposed to the 2 points on the Mi 10 Pro. Too close to call there with Instagram. Going into Facebook, things were very similar once again. No point was allocated there. Going into Astral VPN, since we do need a VPN here in China to run all those wonderful social media apps, we had a very similar result with that. And Rush and Photoshop Express over here, the Redmi K30 Pro reopened it slightly quicker, making it 3 points ahead of the Mi 10 Pro in round 3. 2 points for the Mi 10 Pro as opposed to 5 points for the K30 Pro. Going into internet speed test over here, the K30 Pro got it again, 6 points now for the K30 Pro in round 3, and also some apps should be very similar here since we are running the same MIUI software over here. We're actually one out-of-date software on the K30 Pro. We're lacking that so far since the K30 Pro is a newer device as opposed to the Mi 10 Pro, but it reopened Gallery faster over there, and it also reopened the camera app quick over there, making it 6 points ahead in round 3. Now round 4 is a loop, so we've gone all the way back to camera, and now we're going back to PUBG to see which apps we can keep running in the background with RAM management. I must say RAM management on Xiaomi devices has never really been its strong suit over here, though we have kept 2 apps reopened on the K30 Pro as opposed to none on the Mi 10 Pro. Now I only give a point to the phone that actually keeps it open as opposed to the other. If they both keep it open, no phone is allocated a point, and if neither of them keep it open, once again no phone is allocated a point. This has nothing to do with speed. Total points over here, 19 points for the Redmi K30 Pro as opposed to 15 points for the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro. If we take round 1 and round 2 out of the equation and just make it about speed in round 2 and 3, then we have 14 points for the K30 Pro and 13 points for the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro, making it just 1 point difference in speed over here. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. This is TechNick, and I'll see you in the next one.